Happy Monday. My name is Giulia. I've got about a 55-minute, really fun flow planned for everyone to get the week started. Hi, guys. So we're definitely going to move, but we'll get warmed up to prep. Donations are really great to send to Roots to Rise. Suggested donation about $5. You can donate on Venmo, just at Roots to Rise, on their Facebook page, or on their website. So thanks for joining. We're going to get started. On your mat, we're going to find a wide-legged child's pose. So bringing your knees out to the width of the mat, the feet together. And just go ahead and lower your chest down onto the mat, arms reaching towards the top, and then drop the forehead down to the mat as well. So get the knees nice and wide. Really grounding pose here. Just close the eyes if that feels good. Start to come to your natural breath without altering it in any way just yet. Just taking a few really soft breaths. Maybe after you've been here for a couple of breaths, you can widen the knees just a smidge more. Sink a little closer down onto the ground. Together we're going to take 3 breaths where we inhale through the nose and then open the mouth and really let the air out forcefully. Together we'll inhale, really draw the breath in, feel the chest and the belly expand. And open the mouth, exhale everything out. Inhale. Open the mouth, exhale it out. One more really good one. Inhale. Open the mouth, exhale it out. Let's walk the hands towards the left side. Right hand stacking on top of left. Really sink back down here, especially into the right sit bone as you reach and stretch the right side body. So same deep breaths. Feel them stretching, releasing your right side. Slowly walking the hands back towards the right side. Left hand stacking on top of right. Sink back down into the left sit bone. Take a couple of deep breaths here into the left side body. Walking the hands back towards center. Press up just a bit. We're gonna get a little shoulder stretch in as you reach the right arm underneath the left and come to rest on your right shoulder. Anyone in the class is pregnant and you need a little bit more space in the belly area, you can come all the way up onto your knees and slide the right arm underneath the left that way. So just an option. But wherever you are, putting a little weight into the right shoulder. Left hand can stay where it is. Maybe you want to wrap it around your lower back. Deepen the stretch just a bit. We'll take a few breaths here. We'll turn the left hand to the mat, press yourself back up, and we'll switch out the sides. Left arm underneath the right, come to rest on your left shoulder. Right arm can stay there or wrap it around your lower back. Slowly press yourself back up. We'll take the knees together, find tabletop position. Wrists right under the shoulders, knees about hip width apart as we warm up the spine with some cat-cows. On an inhale, we'll drop the belly, look up, press the tailbone high. As you exhale, arch the back, drop the head, tuck the pubic bone and belly button to spine. Inhale, cow pose. Drop the belly, look up, press the tailbone high. Exhale, cat. Drop the head, belly button to spine. Let's take a few more rounds of this, moving at your own pace with your own breath. Take the stretch in any direction that you need today. Maybe sending the hips and the shoulders in circles. Whatever your body needs to start the practice, get warmed up. Take one more full round of breath, inhaling and exhaling. We'll take the knees together, come and sit back on your feet into a hero's pose. Take the hands behind, clasping your hands, and then straighten the arms. Open up the chest. Get a nice opener here. Let's inhale together. And as you exhale, we'll bow forward, lifting the hands high. Inhaling back up, release the hands, bring them forward on your mat. We're going to tuck the toes, find our downward facing dog. And let's move here in our first dog. We'll pedal the heels one by one. Again, stretching in any way your body needs it. So maybe taking the hips from side to side. Sometimes I like to reach back for opposite heels. Get a little bit of a side stretch as well. Just an option. switching sides if you've done that. And let's find stillness in our downward facing dog. We'll ripple the body forward like a wave, making a long line from the crown of the head, reaching back through your heels. High plank pose. Couple breaths here, keeping the tummy lifted. Pressing the shoulders down away from your ears. Keep breathing this whole time. One more inhale. We'll drop the knees down to the mat. Untuck the toes, the chest and the chin follow down, and your belly comes all the way down, lifting just the chest for baby cobra. Inhale, hands hover right underneath the shoulders, tops of the feet flat on the mat. We'll press back through child's pose to downward facing dog. One nice big breath together here, inhaling through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale it out. We'll take a walk towards the top of the mat. Find a forward fold. Ragdoll pose. Just feel everything release in the top half of your body. Nodding the head yes and no. Grabbing opposite elbows. Gently rocking side to side if that feels good. Slight bend in the knees is okay here. When you release the elbows, we'll gently roll up very slowly. Vertebra stacking on top of vertebra. Head's the last thing to roll up at the top. Give your shoulders a nice roll back once they get there. Roll them forward. Let's meet at the top of the mat in Tadasana, mountain pose. Toes together. Feels slightly apart, standing up nice and tall. Arms down by the side, palms facing forward. We'll start moving and warm up with some sun salute A's. So on an inhale, we're reaching up overhead. Exhale, diving forward. Hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Fingertips can come to your shins. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Step back to plank. Lower down, your choice, dropping the knees first or full chaturanga. Inhale, forward, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath here, in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale it out. Inhale, bending the knees, look forward, step to the front of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, nice big breath as you sweep up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, reach up, slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step back, lower down, your choice, knees first or chaturanga. Inhale, forward, nice proud chest. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float to the front of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. One more of those. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back, lower down. Inhale, proud chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take a couple breaths right here in down dog. Feel free to lower the knees to child's pose. We'll take 5 breaths wherever you are. All right, so if you're not there already, let's meet in downward facing dog, and we'll begin our flow here. On your next inhale, lifting the right foot high, squaring off the hips. Exhale, we're gonna step the right foot forward between the hands, lower the left knee to the mat, untuck the toes. Inhale, hands to your hips. Exhale, press forward into your hips. Feel that hip stretch here in the left hip flexor. So when you're here, think about scooping the pelvis underneath, kind of a tilt forward until you feel that stretch. We're gonna interlace the fingers forward and inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms leading wide with the elbows. Keep circling the arms forward to frame the front foot. Sit the hips back, not sitting them off the way, but pressing them back to the mat. Draw the right toes towards you and straighten the front leg. Here for a couple of breaths in this stretch. Should be feeling it up the back side of the right leg. We'll press back forward into our low lunge. Left hand stays down, right arm lifts up, and we twist open to the right side. Cartwheel the hand back forward, land it on the inside of your right foot. The left toes lift and send them straight out to the right side, so your leg is making a 90-degree angle here. We're gonna stretch the hips back once again, getting this stretch up the left side body. So right foot can flex back towards you again. Just sit back until you feel that stretch. We'll keep walking the hands towards the left side. Left hand comes towards the back of the mat. Right toes point out to the side. Right arm reaches around and out to the left side into a gate pose. Nice big breath. Inhales as you stretch long. Exhale, let it go. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, let it out. Next, inhale. Use your core to lift you upright. Cartwheeling the hands up overhead. Frame that front foot and bend into the knee. Left toes return to the back of the mat. Tuck them under. Step back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Lower the right knee to the mat. Untuck the toes. Inhale, hands to hips. Exhale, press forward into your low lunge. Again, think of that scooping underneath, a forward tilt. Should feel this in the right hip flexor now. Couple breaths here. Interlacing the fingers. We inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus arms, elbows wide. Keep circling the arms around, stretching the hips towards the back of the mat. Flex the left toes towards you. Find the stretch up the back side of the left leg. back forward into your low lunge. Right hand stays where it is. Left arm circles up and over into your twist. Inhale, circle the arm back around, landing inside of the left foot. Right foot pivots out to the left side, and we're going to sit the hips straight back and find the stretch up the right side body. You tell I lost my thought for a moment there. A couple of breaths here, breathing into the right side. Keep walking the hands over to the right till the right hand lands back towards the mat, pointing the left toes out to the side. Left arm reaches up and over into your gate pose. Inhales, lengthen. Exhale, let it go. Next, inhale, use your core to lift you upright. Cartwheel the hands up overhead. Bend into the front leg, frame the front foot. Tuck the right toes back under. Step back to downward facing dog. You can stay right here. Otherwise, we're going to flow forward and take a vinyasa. High plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale as we come forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. And we start again. Inhale, the right foot high behind. This time we're going to bend the knee, drop the foot towards the left glute, lift the right knee high and open the hip up to the left side. Inhale, straighten that right leg. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Lower the left knee down. Inhale, hands to hips. Exhale, lower down into your lunge. Interlace the hands. Inhale them up overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. Keep circling the arms around. Stretch the hips back into your runner's stretch. Flexing the right toes towards you. Press forward into your low lunge. This time we're going to tuck the left toes. Lift the left knee off the mat, and as we inhale the right arm up over and we twist up overhead, we're going to point the right toes out to the side and sink the left hip down towards your mat. Find the stretch in the right outer hip here. Couple breaths. Next, inhale, circle the right arm up overhead. Lands inside of the foot. We keep traveling to a wide-legged fold on the left side. So taking your heels wide, fold all the way down. Hands right underneath your face on the mat. We'll keep walking the hands towards the left foot. We're going to really turn on your core here. Circle the arms up overhead. Cartwheel them forward. Bend into the front leg. Frame the front foot. Step back to your downward facing dog. Inhale the left foot high. Bend the knee, drop the foot towards the right glute. Open up the hip to the left side. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, hands to hips. Exhale, low lunge. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, the arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. Keep circling. Frame the foot. Stretch the hips back. Point the toes towards you. sink forward, low lunge. This time tucking the right toes, lifting the knee off the mat, circling the left arm up overhead into your twist. Left toes point out, we sink the right hip down. Couple breaths here. Inhale, left arm up overhead. Bring it inside of the left foot and keep walking to the right into a wide-legged fold. Keep walking it towards the right. Turn your core on. We use it to lift this up. Circle the arms up overhead. Bend into the front knee. Frame the foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Stay right here. Maybe lower your knees to child's pose or take your vinyasa. Everyone meeting in downward facing dog when you're ready. Let's take one breath together. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale it out. Inhale, right foot high behind. Bend the knee, drop the foot towards the left glute. Open the hip up to the right side. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Left knee lowers down. Inhale, hands to hips. Exhale, low lunge. Interlace the hands. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. Circle them around. Forward, sit back in your runner's stretch. Low lunge. Lifting the left knee off the mat. Twist open to the right side. Drop the left hip down towards the mat. Inhale, circle back up. This time left heel lowers down and we find warrior two on the left side. In our warrior two, our right knee is lined up right over the ankle. We're reaching opposite sides with the arms, nice and active. Next, inhale, flip the right palm, reverse your warrior. Legs do not move as you reach back up overhead. Inhale, straighten that front leg. We're gonna come forward into triangle pose, Trikonasana. So circling the arms up overhead until the right arm reaches straight down, left arm reaches up. If you have any type of prop here, a block for your right hand, you definitely use that. Otherwise, think about stacking your left hip on top of your right hip. Breathing. If your breath is impacted at all here, I suggest you come out of this just a bit until you can breathe smoothly again. We're going to inhale and reverse one more time. Then we're going to come into a wide-legged fold. And walk the hands around again, using your core to keep you lifted. Keep circling. Bend into the front leg. Frame the foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left foot high behind. Bend the knee. Open up the hip to the left side. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, hands to hips. Exhale, low lunge. Interlace the hands. Inhale, up overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. Sweep them around. Runner's stretch. Low lunge. Lift the right knee off the mat. Open up to the left side. Sink the right hip down. Inhale, sweep back up overhead. Start, lower the right heel down and lift up into warrior two on the left side. Stay here, a couple breaths. Reach in opposite directions. Next, inhale, flip the left palm, reverse your warrior. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, Trikonasana. Left arm comes down, right arm reaches straight up. So the arms are in a straight line. Right hip stacking on top of left. So you're really using your core here. But again, if your breath is constricted at all, I recommend using a prop, maybe backing out of it just a little bit. Inhale, reverse. And find your wide-legged fold once again. Walk the hands towards the right foot. Use your core to lift you up. Circle the arms up overhead. Bend into the front leg. Step back, downward facing dog. Stay here, skip it, or move into your vinyasa. Nice inhale as you come forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. One breath together here, in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale it out. One more time through. Let's inhale the right foot high behind. Open up the hip to the right side. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, step it forward between the hands, left knee down. Inhale, hands to hips. Exhale, low lunge. Interlace the hands. Inhale, up overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. Circle them around. Sit back. Runner stretch. Low lunge. Tuck the left toes. Lift the knee off. Twist open to the right side, left hip drops. Inhale, circle back. Again, left knee down. We're gonna open up into your warrior two. Inhale, flip the right palm, reverse your warrior. This time we're gonna exhale into extended side angle. Right elbow to right knee, keeping the right knee bent. Left arm reaches up over. So your right hand may lower down to the mat here. Maybe it lowers onto a prop if you have it. Wherever you are, reaching up overhead, finding a stretch in the left side body. Next inhale, we use our core to lift us up. Reverse our warrior. This time we're going to lower down into Skandasana on the left side. So left leg bends, keeping the right leg straight and the toes point towards you. So as you lower down, your left heel may or may not be on the mat. Doesn't really matter as long as you get this little stretch in the inner right thigh. So whether you're staying here with your hands on the mat or you want to practice with a little balance, bringing the hands to prayer at heart center. We'll take a couple breaths here. And this time we're going to travel towards the top of the mat in the same way, but you're going to use your leg muscles to lift you up, press you all the way up to standing, and we'll cartwheel the hands to frame the front foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left foot high. Open up the hip to the left side. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, hands to hips. Exhale, low lunge. Interlace the hands. Inhale, up overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. Sweep them around. Sit back. Forward into your low lunge, lifting the right knee off the mat. Twist open to the left side. Drop the right hip towards the mat. Inhale, circle back. Right knee drop, sweep. Inhale into warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Flow back forward for your extended side angle. Left elbow to knee this time. Right arm up and over. Maybe lowering your left hand to the mat or a block. Inhale, lift you back up, reverse your warrior. This time we're going to lower into Skandasana on the right side. This time the left leg is straight, toes pointing towards you. Hands either right in front of you on the mat or drawing them to prayer at heart center. Take 3 breaths here. Let's see if you can use your right leg to press you up to standing, and we'll lower back down to the front. Step back to downward facing dog. Stay here or vinyasa. Let's all lower back into child's pose. Knees together or apart. Let's take a few well-deserved breaths here. Let's press back up to downward facing dog. From here, we'll either step or float, finding the feet outside of the hands into your wide yogi squat, malasana. So feet about the width of the mat, toes slightly pointed out. I'll turn to face towards you just so you can see. Bringing the hands to prayer at heart center. The elbows can help work into your knees, get them wide so you can get into your hips. If you have anything to sit on, we'll be here for a couple breaths. You can grab something. Just trying to stay uplifted. If you have Bakasana crow pose in your practice, this is a good time to come into it. Otherwise, we'll stay here for a couple breaths working into the hips. If you've taken crow pose, we'll meet back in Malasana, and we'll help ourselves onto a seat. Feet right in front of you. We're gonna work our core a little bit. Taking Navasana, boat pose. Hands right behind the thighs, coming onto your toes. Work and find your sit bones, so the little pointy bones in your bum. Try to find them, and then lift the feet up off of the mat. So this is option number 1. You can definitely stay here. Option number 2, to release the hands forward. And as long as you can stay lifted upright, option number 3, to straighten the legs. We're going to stay here for 10 breaths, so find somewhere sustainable. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we'll let it go. Nice work. So let's take you can stay right where you are, but we're gonna find a log pose. So this is gonna get into your outer hips too. So left foot, try to find a sideways straight line with the bottom half of your leg. So knee down, and then stacking the right foot on top of your left knee, and the right knee on top of the left foot. So from the knee down, both feet should be lined up into a straight line. So maybe this is going to be enough for you to just stay right here. You're feeling it in your right hip already, but maybe you want to start walking the hands forward. Keeping the sit bones grounded down into the mat. So that's really important. Keep those grounded as you walk forward until you find the point where you're getting that stretch. Start to walk the hands back in and just sit back slightly. We'll switch out the legs. So the right foot is down now. The left foot is right on top of your knee. The left knee on top of the right foot. But I forgot to say something before, a little important, that to allow that space in between your right foot and your left knee. So it's definitely okay. But the two legs are lined up here, so maybe this is enough. Or maybe you're going to walk the hands out, keeping the sit bones grounded back. Start to walk the hands back towards you. Sit back slightly. We're just going to separate the knees wider, bring the soles of the feet together into a boat pose. Here you can grab onto your feet, maybe just the mat right in front, and find a forward tilt just to wherever you feel that stretch. So no need to force anything. Release out of that fold. We'll straighten both legs forward. Again, find your sit bones here. Removing a little bit of flesh out to the side so you can sit up nice and tall. We'll inhale, reach up. Flex the feet towards you. With a nice long spine, we'll start to hinge forward. Arms may find the feet, maybe the shins, ankles, or just the mat next to them. We'll walk the hands back in. Let's recline all the way onto our backs. Draw the knees into the chest. Make yourself into a tiny little ball. Give yourself a big hug. We'll lower the feet back down to the mat, keeping the knees bent. Hands down by the side. We're going to take 2 back bends here. So starting out with our bridge pose. The fingertips should be able to just graze the heels, palms facing down. On an inhale, we press into the hands and the feet and lift the hips nice and high to the ceiling. Keeping the legs drawn in so that they're parallel with each other. Lift the hips up nice and high. Option to clasp the hands underneath and walk up onto your shoulders to get more of a chest opener. Maybe press the hips even higher. One more inhale. Exhale, gently release down. Take the knees together, gently windshield wipe them side to side. Back to stillness. We'll prepare for one more back bend. So you can take the same bridge pose, or if wheel is in your practice, you're going to prepare by bringing your hands up by your ears. Please only do so safely if this is in your practice. Wherever you are, we're going to inhale, lift the hips high. In bridge pose, option to clasp the hands underneath. One more inhale, maybe lift the hips just a bit higher. Exhale, release down. Gently take the legs side to side. Let's hug the knees into the chest once again. We're going to take our reclined twist. So keeping the knees stacked, we're going to drop them off to the left side. Arms reach out either side like a T. And drop the head looking over the right shoulder. Draw the knees back through center. We'll drop them off to the right side. You may have to shift the hips to the left just a bit before you drop them off. Arms out either side, this time resting the head to the left side. Draw the knees back to center. If there's any pose that you need to close out your practice, I welcome you to take that at this time. Otherwise, we can grab the outer edges of the feet for happy baby, drawing the knees wide, flattening out the lower back to the mat and gently rocking side if that feels good, side to side. Let's straighten the legs, straighten the arms up overhead. Really point the toes, reach up, lifting the shoulders off of the mat, reaching towards the ceiling, turning the core on. We reach, reach, reach. One more inhale. And let's exhale, release everything down. Find Shavasana. Legs straight underneath. Toes slightly pointed out to the side. Arms down by the side with the palms facing up. Close the eyes. Release any tension in the face. Let go of any tension you've built up around the shoulders, the arms, the thighs, the hips. Feel it melt away into the mat. And take these next few moments to completely relax. Feel free to stay here in Shavasana as long as you like. If you're ready to close the practice with me, we'll start to invite tiny movements into the fingertips and the toes, the wrists and the ankles. Reaching the arms up overhead, clasp your hands together and take a big stretch all the way from top to bottom. Rolling over to one side, make a pillow for your head. When you're ready and keeping your eyes closed, slowly help yourself back up to a comfortable seat. Drawing the hands at prayer at heart center. Let's take a moment to express gratitude for our bodies, our ability to practice today. And we thank Roots to Rise for providing us with this space and this forum to practice. We'll bow the forehead to the fingertips. The light in me acknowledges and honors the light in each of you. Namaste. Thanks for joining, everyone. Again, my name's Giulia. I'm here Monday nights at 7. Hope you have a good week.